welcome back to our Stupid Reactions, idiots. I'm Corbin.
Me llamo es Ricardo.
Today we got a little scene for you.
Really?
Yes, a Sharukh Khan scene.
A thespianatic adventure?
I hope so. This
So
is
wanna know?
from Kabhi?
Alvida Naa Kehna. Argument scene. Sharukh, Preity, Abhishek, and Rani. Cool. A scene from Kabhi Alvida Naa Kehna, also known as Kank. Directed by its always going to be known as Kank.
Hey, what's your kank?
What's your favorite movie? Kank. Directed by Karan Johar.
I'm sure it won't be melodramatic or
Not
over
at
the top at
all.
all.
You've reacted to a couple of songs from this movie. This is the one about infidelity in marriage.
Yes.
Oh, the threesome.
Yes.
This dramatic scene highlights the problems in the respective marriages of the two couples. As stated before in descriptions and comments about previous videos from this movie, SRK and Ronnie's characters were not well received by the audience for obvious reasons, and perhaps that's why Abhishek and Preity walked away with all of the appreciation for their acting. This scene will also give you a glimpse of Abhishek's acting, something you've been intending to get into, yes. The scene appears in the movie right after the song Mitva. I know it's just a small scene, but would love to hear if you noted any difference, evolution in Karan Johar's direction compared to K2H2 or K3G Enjoy, which we haven't seen K3G.
And somebody said the biggest spoiler in this is that they were having an affair. So this is not really going to spoil anything that we already don't
We already knew that. Right.
Because that was my concern going in. And a lot of people said, you'll probably never watch this film.
And I'm wondering, you're right.
That's what people said.
And is this going to be more of the kind of grounded argument scenes we've seen in some of the SRK Kajol films where they actually have an argument and it's grounded? Or is this one of the over-the-top, silly...
I'm assuming it's more grounded, I think, but I could be wrong. So.
I'm prepared for either one, so
here we go.
No prejudging.
Itawa, that's the song, right?
Last looks on her hair was gorgeous, by the way.
Last look?
Yeah.
Thank you, Dave.
Turn on subs.
Thank you. This was our best anniversary ever.
Fantastic.
By the way, मैं तुम्हें कुछ बताना चाहती हूँ. हेड ऑफिस ने मुझे प्रमोशन ऑफर किया है. वो चाहते हैं कि मैं लंदन शिफ्ट हो जाऊँ. It means a better position, higher salary, बड़ा घर, basically the works. और आज सुबह मैंने फैसला किया है कि
तुम शिफ्ट कर रही हो. वाह. और मुझसे पूछने की जरूरत तो थी. After all, मैं होता कौन? मैं तो सिर्फ तुम्हारा हस्बैंड हूँ. मेरी औकात ही क्या है? मैं तो सिर्फ तुम्हारी कामयाबी पर तालियां बजाने के लिए खड़ा हूँ. मैं तुम्हारे इस एक फैसले से हम सबकी जिंदगी बदल जाएगी, पर तुमने इसके बारे में सोचा नहीं. रिया सिर्फ अपने बारे में सोचती, अपने रॉकिंग करियर के बारे में, अपनी तरक्की के बारे में.
She was about to say she turned it down.
It's always about you, you, and you.
No, goddammit! It's about you and only you, Dave. मैं तुमसे कहने जा रही थी कि मैंने प्रमोशन के लिए मना कर दिया. तुम्हारे बारे में सोचकर, इस परिवार के बारे में सोचकर, पर तुम सुनते कहाँ हो?
अगर प्रमोशन के लिए मना ही कर दिया था तो फिर मुझे बताने की क्या जरूरत है? जता रही हो मुझे?
जता नहीं रही थी, अपनी दिल की बात बता रही थी.
दिल है तुम्हारे पास रिया. What दिल तो? किस दिल की? अर्जुन! अर्जुन! क्यों शोर मचा रहे हो? ये फाइल जाने का टाइम नहीं. तुम्हारे सोने का टाइम. इनका स्कूल से वाला, दो ना.
Not his
Don't
fault.
touch the file and get out of here.
अर्जुन!
Oh, that's rude.
Really?
क्यों अपना गुस्सा उस पे निकाल रहे हो? क्या बिगाड़ा उसने तुम्हारा?
तुम्हें कोई हक नहीं मुझसे अर्जुन के बारे में बात करने का. रिया. I know how to handle him. मैंने बड़ा किया है उसे. सिर्फ मैंने. तुम्हें तो कभी फुर्सत ही नहीं मिली अपने काम से. वक्त था तुम्हारे पास कभी? वक्त था?
हाँ देव, मेरे पास वक्त नहीं था. Because I work very hard. मर्दों से तो कोई नहीं पूछता जब वो बिजी होते हैं. जब उनके पास बच्चों के लिए वक्त नहीं होता, तो फिर मुझसे क्यों पूछ रहे हो? Tell me देव, मुझसे क्यों पूछ रहे हो? क्योंकि सच तो ये है, इस घर में मर्द मैं अर्जुन की मां नहीं बन सकी क्योंकि मुझे उसका बाप बनना पड़ा ताकि उसे वो सारी खुशियां दे सकूं जो ये सुनकर देव बहुत दर्द हुआ ना? Now you know how it feels. क्योंकि तुमने मुझे दर्द के सिवा कुछ नहीं दिया है। मैं हमेशा सोचती थी दर्द प्यार में दिया जाता है, पर ये सच नहीं। तुम तो मुझसे प्यार ही नहीं करते, तुम किसी से प्यार नहीं करते। नफरत है तुम्हें अपने आप से, अपनी जिंदगी से, अपनी नाकामयाबी से।
She's great.
और मैं आज तक नहीं जान पाई तुम्हें किस बात पे ज्यादा गुस्सा आता है, अपनी नाकामयाबी से या मेरी कामयाबी पर।
मैं नाकामयाब हूं, ये सच। मैं जानती हूं इस घर में मुझसे भी नाकामयाब क्या है। हमारा रिश्ता। आयशा, thank you. Thank you for letting me stay in your house for you.
Guessing this is Abhishek?
She's kind of disconnected.
Not a lot of great men in this film, huh?
इतना नाराज क्यों हो रही हो ऋषि? एक रात को मेरा मन नहीं कर रहा तो क्या हुआ? चलो बच्चों जैसे बिहेव मत करो।
Just shut up! Shut up! बहुत सुन लिया ये।
ऋषि,
माया, तुम्हें याद है आखिरी बार कब हम एक दूसरे के करीब आए थे? कब माया? हाँ? कब हमने एक दूसरे को छुआ था, हाथ पकड़ा था, गले भी लगाया था, कुछ भी याद है? कब हम रात को एक दूसरे से मुंह मोड़ के नहीं सोए थे, याद है?
मुझे कुछ याद नहीं।
याद नहीं या याद नहीं करना चाहती हो?
I don't want to discuss this.
क्यों? तुम्हें तो डिस्कशन बहुत पसंद है ना? So come on, let's discuss. Let's discuss why. Why my wife doesn't want to sleep with me? Come on!
हमारा रिश्ता एक दूसरे के साथ सोने से नहीं बनेगा ऋषि। एक दूसरे का दर्द, एक दूसरे की खुशियों को अपनाने से बनेगा। और ये हमने आखिरी बार कब किया था? हाँ, कब किया था ऋषि? पति पत्नी सिर्फ बिस्तर नहीं बांटते, जिंदगी बांटते हैं।
What? How dare you? क्या मैं तुम्हें एक ऐसा मर्द लगता हूं जिसे अपनी बीवी की जरूरत सिर्फ अपने बेडरूम में होती है? How dare you, माया? एक दूसरे की खुशी और दर्द अपनाने के लिए एक दूसरे को अपनाना पड़ता है, और तुमने मुझे कभी नहीं अपनाया। बच्चा हूं, तंग आ गया ये सुनकर। बच्चा होता ना माया तो कब का टूट गया होता। मर्द हूं इसलिए अब तक बर्दाश्त कर रहा हूं।
I've heard enough.
No! आज तुम इस तरह नहीं जा सकती। तुम्हें आज मुझे सब कुछ बताना पड़ेगा, सच बताना पड़ेगा। बताओ, तुमने मुझसे शादी क्यों की? हैं? क्यों की? मैंने तुमसे शादी इसलिए की क्योंकि मैंने तुमसे प्यार किया, बहुत प्यार किया। लेकिन तुमने मुझसे शादी क्यों की माया? हाँ? बताओ, टेल मी, तुमने मुझसे शादी क्यों की?
ऋषि, leave me, ऋषि, please. You're hurting me, ऋषि. ऋषि!
सच तो ये है माया कि तुमने मुझसे शादी की ही नहीं, समझौता किया है। मैं तुम्हारी जिंदगी का सबसे बड़ा समझौता हूं। एक ऐसा समझौता जिसके बारे में तुम रोज सोच के पछताती हो, है ना? बोलो, जवाब दो। जवाब क्या? तुम्हारे पास देने के लिए कुछ भी नहीं है, कुछ भी नहीं। ना प्यार, ना खुशी, ना जज्बात, यहां तक तो मुझे एक बच्चा भी नहीं दे पाई। और इसका एहसास माया मैंने तुम्हें कभी नहीं होने दिया, कभी नहीं।
क्या किया? क्या किया ऋषि?
Thank you, Sarupaman.
Seems intense.
It does seem a little intense, doesn't it?
There's a little drama going.
Little
on.
drama going down.
I will say this. Ronnie's a really good actor.
Yeah, the ladies outshined the guys.
Yeah.
In this scene.
They did well.
They did fine, but the ladies did really well.
Especially, I think we praise Rani every single time we see her.
She's always good.
She's such a strong actress. Even in the smaller roles, like when we said Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, even in the cheesy, quirky film like that, she still shines, and she brings like a kind of like a realism to her roles. I always appreciate that about her.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought she did really well. This was a very intense scene.
Yeah, and there's notes that I would give, like, if I just saw these scenes as standalones, but before I did, I'd ask the actors, okay, tell me more about what's going on here.
Yeah.
Because a note I would give to the guys, for example, might not be applicable. For example, Abhishek's character was so angry, I didn't really like him that much. Maybe I'm not supposed to.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Because I know there's like I don't want to say love triangle because that's 3, but there's like interweaving of...
And we don't know what she's done.
Yeah,
maybe if we knew what she'd done...
We don't have the pretense for this
completely.
Scene. So we're just talking about just this and the fact that we do know there is infidelity involved in the story.
No, the guys were good. The ladies were really good.
Yeah. I thought Ronnie shined in this scene.
Yeah.
I did really well. I could tell it was a Kiran Johar film. It's one of my least favorite things about him is his soap opera music behind a scene that I think would have been perfect without score behind it.
Yeah.
I think you could have let these actors shine. Just like if you've seen The Marriage Story. In terms of like watching couples argue.
It's real.
It's extremely raw and extremely real, and they didn't add. I don't think, from what I remember, I've only seen it once because it's not a film that you want to go back and watch.
No, it's tough.
But it's like I don't remember there being a ton of score behind it, and they kind of they were like, "You're going to sit here in this argument, and you've been in this argument before."
Yeah,
and
but that's also the evolution of cinema too, because there were periods of time where it was.
But I still see it in cinema in India now.
It's still happening now. It's still happening now.
Big over the top dramatic music that they do it because it helps people that I guess like that, help them be more emotional. And it's especially been used in Indian cinema a ton. Especially Kiran Johar is one of the people that kind of helped that along, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's one of my least favorite things about him. Even though if I'm watching a film of his, I know that's what I'm going into.
Sure.
And so I kind of set my expectations.
It's like turning on a soap opera. I know what I'm going to get when I turn that on, so I give it the grace of what the format is going to do.
Yeah, a lot of hurtful stuff that was said in here.
Oh my goodness, that line about, and you didn't give me a child, like a woman has any control over that.
Yeah, and it's
good.
Did you get tested? Because it very well could be your fault.
No kidding. Ouch.
So and then Sharukh Khan is like, our marriage just failed.
Yeah,
that's a bigger failure than I am.
Right. Yeah.
So a lot of. I was actually piqued. I was interested. I
was too. It was the scenes were well written.
Yeah. So it's a lot of drama going on. So if we are ever to get to this one, let us know if it's one that we should get to. But obviously there's others that are on the list before this one that I know we're gonna have to get to. K3G obviously, but then Veer Zara. There's the one with Alia. The what's his face? Tears and Dagi.
I suspect if we get to this, it's going to be a while.
Yeah, it's going to be a while.
Yeah,
but you guys can let us know.
Glad we watched the scene. Love watching actors act.
And I know all of you want to do like a watch along with us, so this is like a little bit of ways you can watch along with us. I don't know if this will make the channel. If it does, it might be cut up. If it is, I'm sorry.
No control.
If not, hello Patreon, we love you guys. Let us know what other Sharukh Khan and what's the next Rani film. We need to get to more.
I love Rani.
I love Rani. Let us know down below.
Juice!